Hello and welcome to Top 10 Things I Wish I Knew Before I Started Unity Game Development. It's your host Cherry and let's get started. Number 1. You can right click, scroll down to Properties, and that opens you a second inspector window. In this case it was useful for me because I wanted to keep the particles running while I was editing the collider of the ground. Number 2. You can add color to debug.log messages by adding color equals your color name to the beginning of the debug.log message and /color to the end of the debug.log message. Number 3. You can stop Unity from recompiling the entire game code every time you enter the play mode. To do so, click Edit, then Project Settings, then select Editor, scroll down until you see Enter Play Mode Settings and tick that. Remember to keep Reload Scene ticked as well. Now that that's done, you can see how the game loads in way faster than it would load previously. Number 4. You can create custom Unity plugins and scripts. For example, I have a show only tag which makes inspector variables display only so I do not accidentally edit them. Comment if you want a separate video on how to make it. Number 5. Imagine this situation. You finally finished all of the variables in your player controller while in editor, but you realize that you cannot actually recover these variables once you exit play mode. Well, you actually can. All you need to do is right click, copy component, and then when you exit play mode you can right click and paste component values. And that will save your values. Number 6. Okay, this one isn't strictly a Unity editor tip, but it had saved a countless of hours of work for me. This is useful if you use the playerprefs, which is the built-in Unity save system. You can use the playerprefs editor asset to view and edit your playerprefs on the go. Link in the description, the asset is free. Number 7. If you don't like the way Unity names duplicated variables by default, you can change that by going into Edit, then going to Project Settings, then to Editor, and then scroll down until you see the numbering scheme and select the one which you like. I personally like the one with the floor. Now you can see that all the duplicated variables look much nicer than before. Number 8. If you're planning on developing a game for Steam, don't bother learning the entire Steamworks API. There is this package, Hidden Engineering Steamworks Complete, linked in the description below. It is really easy to understand and has an entire easy to follow tutorial series on their channel. It makes working with Steam way easier. By the way, there's a huge sale going on in the Unity Asset Store right now where some assets are up to 50% off. You can also use the code JUM10 to save 10% on all orders $50 or above. If you're planning on buying anything, please use my link from down in the description below to support me. It takes no time and it helps me out a ton. Number 9. Click while holding Alt plus Shift to create an extra cursor so you can edit more lines at once. Like shown in the video, I had an errored version which was totally not made just for the video, and I edited it this way. And if you do the same thing while holding Alt plus Control, you can truly pick which line you are actually editing on. And finally, for number 10, if you press Shift plus F, you are able to follow an object in the scene view without any extra work. And probably the most important tip of them all, don't make an MMORPG. Anyways, it was nice having you, hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you found these tips helpful, and please comment if you have anything else you think I should have mentioned. I'm also working on my indie game On the Wind's Breath, which you can wishlist on Steam right now. Link is in the description below. I have an entire devlog series about this game linked in the top right corner. That will be it for now. Have a nice day.